Super Falcons vs Black Queens. WAFCON preparation heats up in high-stake friendly clash. As the 13th edition of the Women's African Cup of Nations (WAFCON) draws closer, the footballing titans of West African Nigeria's Super Falcons and Ghana's Black Queens are set to face off in a high-anticipated international friendly on Sunday, June 29, 2025. The clash will serve as a critical dress rehearsal in the build-up to the continental tournament hosted this year by Morocco. This is not just a friendly, this is a historical rivalry. This is about dominance, pride, and unfinished business. A rivalry rooted in WAFCON history. Nigeria Super Falcons are not just any team, they are the undisputed queens of African women's football with 9 WAFCON titles already in the bag out of 12 previous editions. Nigeria's supremacy is unquestionable, and as they now set their sights on the unprecedented 10th title, the Super Falcons enter Morocco 2025 as favorites yet again. Ghana's Black Queens, on the other hand, are still in search of their first ever title. They reached the final 5 times, only to be denied each time, all 5 by Nigerian. If there's a team that embodies their WAFCON nightmare, it is the Super Falcons. But while history might weigh heavy, the Queens are coming to this match hungry, determined, and desperate to rewrite their script. Recent form: Falcons hold Portugal, Queens down Benin. Ahead of the crucial warm-up matches, both teams have been testing their methods in early friendly. The Ghana Black Queens recently outclassed Benin Republic's Cheetahs in a 4-2 victory, displaying attacking intent and improving chemistry. Meanwhile, the Super Falcons travel to Europe to face Portugal, a top-ranked European side. Despite Portugal's dominance in women's football circle, the Falcons held their own and earned a goalless draw in Lisbon. It was a performance that showed maturity, tactical discipline, and world-class defending, especially from Africa's #1 goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie, who was deservedly named player of the match for his heroic between the posts. The Super Falcons of Nigeria had earlier defeated the Lioness of Cameroon 2-0 in a friendly they had played earlier before facing Portugal. Blending experience with youth. Nigerian star-studded squad. The Nigerian squad boasts a perfect blend of experience and promising youth. The spines of the team include former Barcelona feminine Asisat Oshoala, who now plays in the National Women's Soccer League in the United States of America, playing for BFC. Veteran Francisca Odega, captain Rashidat Ejibade, and phenomenal Chiamaka Nnadozie. These names are not just household figures in Nigeria, but have left footprints across the global stage. What's even more exciting for fans is the inclusion of fresh legs, young talent from the Flamingos on the 17 squad and the under 20 squad, and first call-ups who impressed during domestic and overseas campaign. These emerging stars will get their chance to prove their worth and perhaps cement their place in the final squad to Morocco. However, the coach's bold decision in omitting some popular names have sparked controversies. It sparked conversations. Players like Gift Monday, who plays for the Washington Spirit in the NWSL in the United States, Uchenna Kanu, also playing for the NWSL, Favor Emmanuel, and Okochukwu Chiamaka, all plying their trade in the prestigious National Women's Soccer League (NWSL) in the United States of America, were not invited. While some fans questioned these exclusions, the newly appointed coach stood firm, asserting that his scouting process was thorough and that these players may still get their opportunities in the future. Ghana's road to redemption. Ranked 5th in Africa, Ghana's Black Queens are well aware of the uphill battle they face. In a continent where Nigeria have ruled for over 3 decades, maintaining the number one rank for 30 years, the Queens will have to surpass not just physical and tactical challenges, but also psychological ones. Nevertheless, underdog stories often write the most memorable pages in football history. Trailing behind Nigeria, South Africa, Morocco, and Zambia, Ghana enters the tournament with less pressure but a greater desire to surprise everyone. And it starts with this match. A strong performance against Nigeria could signal that the Queens are no longer haunted but are ready to challenge the hierarchy. A nation's hope and a continent's spotlight. For Nigeria, the Super Falcons are more than just a team. They are a symbol of resilience, inspiration, and dominance in women's sport. As the team embark on the quest for the 10th WAFCON title, they carry with them the hopes of millions. Fans across the nations have already begun sending messages of support, urging the girls to lift spirits, break boundaries, and make history once again. For Ghana, this is about redemption, rewriting painful memories, and finally breaking free of Nigeria's shadow. The match on Sunday may be friendly on paper, but for both teams, it is much more, especially for fans who always compare the Ghana jollof rice to the Nigeria jollof rice. For more exclusive updates, behind-the-scenes footage, and expert analysis on the road to WAFCON 2025, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Avunculars Movies and Avunculars Production. On behalf of the Avunculars Services team, we want to thank you for joining us. I'm your sport presenter, Achebulu David, saying goodbye for now. Let the countdown to Morocco begin. Bye.